Hey guys, kind of just wanted to go over a trade recap real quick, and then I also wanted to go over what the fuck happened today in the market. Bunch of news, bunch of concerns. There's geopolitical tension going on around the world. I kind of want to just go over real quick what happened. So if you watched my last video where I was going over the market analysis for this week, go on the one day time frame, you could see. Let's just pretend this candle does not exist right now. So don't look at this candle right here, okay? In the video, I was talking about that I would like to look at price to come below these lows right here, sweep the fuck out of these lows, and then come back up to an upside. Maybe even taking some more liquidity up here down to the downside, and then continuing to wherever it wants to go. Obviously, on Sunday, we got some crazy news, which made the market completely take a shit. Obviously, you see this huge down move right here. It's not something you see every single day. However, I feel like there's still a lot of potential for this upcoming week on trades that we can take. However, it's still kind of risky. Today, I took like a small risk trade on QQQ. Let's just go on to the 5-minute time frame. So looking at, I think we should just go down to the 1-minute time frame actually. So kind of looking at the 1-minute time frame, what can we see right here? At the very beginning, market open, swept all of these highs right here, about up to here. So swept all these highs right here, and then it created a 1-minute fair value gap. So what we can do with that, do with the 1-minute fair value gap, mark it out, and then wait for price to come back into that fair value gap, closed in it. And then I also wanted to quickly mark out these huge gaps that happened over the weekend. So this huge gap was that news that came out, and these are all people's orders getting filled right here during pre-market, which made the price jump down insanely. So as you can see right here, this is the equilibrium, so the median price of that sellout area right there. So I was typically targeting the beginning of this huge gap right here. So I saw that this 1-minute fair value gap happened right here. So it took a long right over here at the equilibrium of it. Put my stop loss right around here at this candle, and then put my take profit at the beginning of here. So I could have held it for longer into the equilibrium of it. However, I just didn't want to take it too risky because obviously, look at this fucking, this is just chop. You're not gonna really get anything out of that. So I took my profits right at the beginning of this gap. I want to say it's a little bit above it right there. Still really nice move. I believe it was about like a 1 to 4, 1 to 3.7. So pretty good trade for the day. I was looking for price to come back into this equilibrium zone right here, which it did. However, unfortunately, I wasn't at my computer at the time, so I wasn't able to enter in the trade. So far, it's looking okay. I was hoping that it could target all of these lows. Target all of these lows down here to the beginning of the market open. So pretty nice trade. I believe that it could come up, sweep these highs a little bit more. Sweep these highs right there. Come up, take the liquidity. Well, actually, I'm under the order block right here. If you can see, this is an order block right here. Bang. When price came into that order block, right into it. And it looks like it's sweeping these lows, continuing to sweep these lows. I would like to see sweep all of this shit right here and then go down all the way to sweep these lows right here, and then hopefully tomorrow to continue to the upside. I kind of didn't want to take this trade because it was already close to PM session in New York, so it was already 12:30. So I was kind of looking at it and I was like, I'm gonna stay out of that one. Because theta decay would completely take over my 0DTE options trades. And I kind of wanted to go over real quick what the fuck happened and why the market completely took a shit. Why we have this huge, almost 7% gap on almost every single market in the U.S. So if you look at the Magnificent Seven, so we could look at Tesla. Oops, I can fucking type. Tesla. Insane gap right there. That's actually, look at Google. Completely filling this gap right now. We're actually in the equilibrium of the price right there. And then if you look at, let's just say Tesla. Did I look at Tesla already? I'm not even sure. I completely forgot. Nvidia. They all have these huge gaps because the Magnificent Seven are these big companies that pretty much run and control the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq and all that stuff. So obviously not the best day so far. There's a bunch of different news going on as well. We had PMI today. Oops, I'm sorry. That's Monday. We had PMI today, which was okay. It didn't really affect the market that much. I was waiting for price to accumulate afterwards. But honestly, I was kind of just worried about all the actual news that's going on, not just PMI, that caused this big ass down move. You could also see on, let's just say on gold. Exact same thing, just plummeted completely. You could see on US oil, it's on all the commodities, just everything took a shit pretty much. So it was kind of a shitty day. I'm gonna go over that real quick. Why? Global economy concerns. There's a bunch of fear that the US might enter a recession. The reason being that the job data and in Europe and in China has slowed down by a lot, so there's not a lot of people working in China and Europe, and that really affects the market, especially the their currency market. Geopolitical tension. Obviously, there's a bunch of wars going on. There's Palestine, Iran, or not fucking Iran, Israel. Jeez. And then there's Ukraine war, and then that builds up a bunch of tension. Obviously, with the Middle Eastern countries, there's a lot of gold, there's a lot of oil coming out of it, so that really affects the markets. And it's kind of putting the U.S. in a shitty position because we're not getting any of those resources. So that's why you can kind of see that the price of gas actually went up, surged up a lot lately. Like if you're paying for gas, like you can notice that there's a lot more. You're paying a lot more than usual. Same thing with gold. Gold has gone up a lot lately because there's less coming into the country. There's less being produced because there's a war going on. Tech sell-off. Obviously, Magnificent Seven, huge fall off right there, caused it to go down. Interest rates have completely surged to the top. I don't know why. I believe the Fed is just trying to raise interest rates. But with this kind of stuff, you can make money off of it. Like this is just a better opportunity. Let's just say if you're looking at a long-term position, you're able to, buy more stocks. So let's just say if you want to buy Nvidia. I've been holding Nvidia for about a year and a half now as a long-term investment. Let's just go down here. I believe I bought it within like April of 2023 or something like that. So I bought it somewhere around this area. Obviously, it's getting to the point where I'm almost at break even. So if it continues to go down even more, I could be at break even, which is not the best, not what I really want to see. But I'm in this for the long term. So this is a good position where I could put more orders in and buy more stock. Same thing with Apple. You could see we're pretty much closer to where we were last year. Last year as in, wait, I'm sorry. Let me go back to Nvidia. Oh, that's 2020. Okay, so I bought in, I bought in somewhere around here, 2023, I'm sorry. But still, this is where we were in the beginning of summer. So this is a good opportunity where you can buy more. And Nvidia, if you don't know what Nvidia is, they make chips for your computer. So every computer that you have pretty much has Nvidia parts. And this shit's just gonna keep on going because we are exponentially rising in technology. Obviously AI, they use a lot of the parts like the processors and the GPUs that Nvidia actually makes. So AI is not going to go away anytime fucking soon. That's why you saw this huge uprise from January all the way to June. So that's why the price has gone up so much, is because technology is not gonna fucking stop. Obviously, really good asset. So I believe that if you wanted to buy more into it, I think now is the perfect time. Going on to Apple, same thing. We're looking at this huge fair value gap on the daily time frame right here. Dude, if you bought calls into this shit at that time, holy fuck, you would have made bank. And then actually, that's like a perfect trade right here. Price came out of it, back into this fair value gap, boom, up to the fucking down, upside. As you can see, we kind of made like a weird looking, inverse fair value gap where, okay, well, it is actually crazy because how much the stock actually moved down. We closed on, let me remove this. We closed our position on Friday. Okay, this is 3 p.m. on Friday, right here. And we opened all the way down here. That's fucking crazy, bro. Like, that's insane. That's one insane fucking move. Obviously, this is the stock market. Shit's gonna happen like this, bro. Like, we're gonna have moves like this where it just comes in and it just, it completely demolishes everyone's fucking portfolio. The EMAs are swapping to the downside, which is not really a good look, but I believe it's still pretty tight, so I'm not really too concerned about it. So moving on to Google, same fucking thing. Huge move to the downside. Let's look onto the 15-minute time frame. Same thing. It's filling this imbalance right here. We might go down to the downside this upcoming week. I think this whole week we're going to be completely bearish, according to what this weekend has brought us. And I kind of want to go over Tesla as well, because Tesla is super popular. Like I said, I believe that this is just a good buying opportunity. And then on the side, you can also look at this, dude. This is a perfect buying opportunity. We're sleeping. Some of these lows right here, these are lows from fucking a month, 2 months ago. So this is like a perfect buying opportunity, where if we go below these lows right here, either this low right here or this low right here, you're having a huge fucking liquidity sweep, which can bring you exponential amount of fucking money if you bought in just to the stock. If you wanted to do long-term options trades, let's just say it sweeps, okay? Liquidity sweeps down here. And then you wanted to buy an option trade that expires, let's just say, all the way in November. So, option trade that expires beginning of November, okay? Take it all the way up to this fucking upside, bro. That's possible. It could happen. Like, you are 1000% possible to happen, okay? This is just a correction. So what a correction is when the stock goes from its ultimate high. So when it goes from its all-time high, so I believe you can see it on Qs, from all-time highs. A correction just means that the stock or the indice or whatever that is, goes down 10% from its all-time high. So you could see right here, we're at a correction. So started off in June 10th was the all-time high, and we went all the way down. This is a 10% move. That's fucking insanely big. Like, that's insane. So me personally, I think this is a good time to put your money in and buy more stuff. We're in this gap right here that we're filling currently. Like I said, I think it's a good time to buy. That's pretty much all I have to say. Oh, actually, I also wanted to touch on crypto as well. What the fuck, dude? Market cap on crypto has plummeted. We went under $1 trillion, and that hasn't happened since February. Okay, we went under $1 trillion market cap. Okay, price actually went to BTC USD. Price went all the way down to 49. They're like that. We haven't had that since February. Like, that's fucking crazy. Like, to me, I personally have been out of crypto for a while now. I told a lot of people already to sell off all their crypto, like, closer to the top, when it was closer to like 67, 78, or I'm sorry, 72, and within this area right here, because I knew this wasn't gonna last forever. Obviously, everyone's talking about, oh, crypto's gonna hit Bitcoin's gonna hit $100,000. sorry to fucking break it to you, but that shit is never gonna fucking happen, bro. Like, you gotta be. It could potentially happen within years and years, maybe 2025, maybe 2026. We never fucking know when it's gonna happen. I personally think this was the bull run. This right here was the bull run. That's it. There's no more bull run. Everyone's talking about that in like mid-August and beginning of October and September. That's when it's gonna be the huge bull run that it's gonna hit $100,000. I'm sorry to fucking break it to you guys, but that is unfortunately not going to happen. Like I said, good buying opportunity. Maybe not for crypto, but however for assets, all this type of shit. Me personally, I'm gonna be looking into long-term investments. I'm gonna be looking into Nvidia, trying to see if I can get a better position, maybe somewhere around down here within the week. Try to find a better position so I can put it as a long-term hold. Also gonna be looking at more dividend stocks. So currently I have a really good dividend stock that's paying about 14% every quarter. Ticker symbol SPR, I believe. I'm sorry, SAR, I believe. SCR. They give out, I'll tell you exactly right now, they give 12.78% every quarter. This is a perfect stock where you can buy and hold, because this is just, it gives you free money. I only have about, let's just see how much, I only have 7 shares of this. Even though I'm down $8 on the whole time on all my positions. Even though I'm down, I'm still getting close to $40 every quarter, bro. Like, who wouldn't want a free $40 every quarter? Obviously, once it goes above break even, that's gonna skyrocket. Like, maybe, hopefully next year I should be bringing in close to $100 every quarter from just this one position. If you guys want a good like a good way to make money passively, I believe buying high percentage dividend stocks is definitely the way to go. You're better off buying ones with higher percentage. However, they might have less volume within the market, but who the fuck cares if you're making money, bro? Like, honestly, I'm not in it for, for the long term with this stock. All I'm doing is just collecting dividends. So it's 3% of my portfolio. I have a bunch of other ones that are just paying me. Starbucks is a really good one that pays. Let's see actually how much they pay. Starbucks pays actually, I'm gonna look it up because it doesn't even say on fucking Robinhood for some reason. About 3%. But that's a good 3%, if you have money in it, you're good. If you really want like passive income, the really only passive way you can make money off the stock market is just buying dividends. Stocks with dividends, that's really it. And then that's really about it. That's all I really wanted to touch on. Covering on trade recap, and then I also covered what the fuck happened today. Also covered crypto, and then dividends as well. So safe trading. Hope you guys have a good day.